What's going on, everybody? Is Ghosty Pirate, and I observed a chat in the community Discord recently, and it's about armadas. And it seems like some people might just need to uh, might want to know about certain game mechanics that they can take advantage of in order to uh, ensure the success of their armada. Something I've noticed sometimes is a lot of players don't necessarily click inside the system and set themselves to appear right at the armada. They just click the galaxy and then click set course. If you are in an alliance and you have another alliance that has bashed your armadas before, this is a habit that has to be broken. You can't do this anymore. Someone has got to scope out the systems, right? So let's take Antigone here, right? Okay, so here's a player that, let's say, I was worried about, right? So they're sitting here next to this board cube. So the question is, do I really want to run an armada here? No. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go investigate another one. What if I check out Yar? How is Yar looking? Is there anybody here in Yar? No, Yar looks pretty good. Now, what I got to do is I got to hope that that player over in Antigone isn't constantly monitoring the different galaxies for armadas. But what I can do is I can still have a disposable ship ready to tie them up. So let's say I chose this cube here for the armada, right? I wanted to see a clear path, and I want to see if they'll try to stop me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the whole alliance know. I'm going to tell everybody, hey, take a look. You know what? I'm going to click this. I'm going to share the link to where the armada is supposed to happen at, and that's where we're going to go. So really what we want to do is we don't want to get there and be waiting while the timer is counting down. We want to start someplace that's just outside of it, right? Now we know that typically speaking, trying to come into these armadas, you're going to come across this line right here, right? So what you can do is you can start down here in one of these like swarm galaxies. Just go ahead and line up there. If you're all hanging out in, say, Horias, right? You look at how long it's going to take to get to your armada in Yar. Now let's say from Horia to here it's going to take 1 minute and 30 seconds. You start the armada. You now want to wait 2 minutes and 30 seconds to 3 minutes before you start going into it. And then what you're going to do is you're also going to make sure you send the Stellas in first, because if they catch it, let's say that player that's over in Antigone now sees that we started the armada in Yar, and he's coming over to it, and he's going to try and block us from it, right? Let's say he's a player who's got a ship that just nobody in your alliance can deal with. The main thing is this: when armadas start, there is a ring, and there's a 10-second window there, and you cannot be stopped when that 10-second counter starts. Okay? So the main thing is to get in there right when there's about 13 seconds left before it starts. You get all your ships in there within that time frame. This way here, when that 10-second counter starts, now you're going to be able to do the armada. You tie them up with the Stellas, right? You start to approach, you're down to that last moment. You throw the Stellas at that player, get him tied up. He's going to be sitting there too busy spinning because those Stellas are just tying him up. You put your real ships inside that armada, and now you have successfully done the armada. Now, of course, after the armada is done, he might catch one or two of you. You're going to have to hurry up and warp out, but still, you are now successfully able to do the armada, taking advantage of two key mechanics. Doing some research, doing your due diligence on where you're going to run the armada, seeing if you spot any of the opponent players. Number two, sending in some really cheap to repair ships in order to also tie up any players, so this way here you can get inside that circle and get it done in case you do get intercepted. So this is just some of the things that I managed to test out during my time, because I've also been under KOS. I think we've all faced KOS at some point, except for some players that are just too powerful for their own good. Anyway, I hope this video was educational. If not, if you don't like it, I don't care. I'm just trying to dispense a little bit of advice, do my part for the community, and hope you understand there's a reason why ROE is not really necessary except for one rule. Just no UPC miners. Anyway, y'all take care, and remember, keep doing your due diligence. Look over your shoulders. Play it smart, folks. Take care.